Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Same if this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the love and support you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a white man, Dixon White, who actually said that he has been calling all his friends, all his pals, to talk about racism, to talk about anti-blackness and the rest of it. And you know what? They are on the run. They are running away. Why? They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to associate themselves with anything that got to do with black. And he is urging his community, telling them to talk about it, that it's going to help. You know, one thing I noticed is that white people talking about race makes them so uncomfortable. But when it makes them uncomfortable, it makes black people dead. When you don't talk about it, when you don't educate yourself, it kills black people. So while you are trying to be comfortable because you don't want to talk about race, black people are out there going through a whole lot. Black people, they have been screaming, they have been talking, they have been up and down saying so many things, wanting to reach out to you people. You all are the ones dodging. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to learn. You don't want to hear. But I would think it is time you all come out and educate yourself, cool yourselves out. And I don't know how you all want to be better, because I don't see you all being better if you don't want to talk about it. It's not until you talk about it and accept that something like this, there is racism, there is something going on and the rest of it. But aside from that, how do you guys want to go about it? So we are urging you all to come out and speak about anti-blackness and race to the season you all created. Stay glued to the screen. This is just a very important one. I'm just going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. And I absolutely want to read all your comments. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And straight up, here we go.
In this anti-racism work, there's not a lot of us doing it that are white. There's just not. And I've been reaching out to my white liberal activist friends, trying to get them to do more anti-racism work, and I'm not having any luck at all. Y'all never change. And I understand that to a degree. You do what you know, and I get that. But I really wanted to, again, to reach out to you guys, not in a negative way, but I just want to tell you, there's not a lot of us out there doing this work. And I want to encourage you to incorporate it, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you feel as a white person. Incorporate anti-racism into your work in some way if you can, because there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of things, everything under the sun, except for anti-blackness, except for white supremacy, racial hierarchy, and how it works in our system and our culture. These things need to be discussed. They need to be addressed by white folks. Black folks have been talking about this shit for years and nobody gives a fuck. We need more white voices. That's why I'm reaching out to y'all. I love you guys because I see the importance of your work, what people are doing against misogyny, patriarchy, LGBTQ community, and the environment. There's so many things that are happening out there that are so important. Politics. Please incorporate anti-racism into your work. I'm begging you to help me. There's not many of us white people out there doing that work. And you guys have all the white followers because they're comfortable with you because you never talk about race. Imagine how you could reach those people. Yeah, you might lose some white people. You will lose some of your white liberal friends. They're going to run like little white cockroaches. They run from me. But it's important. There are those that you will educate, though. There are those that you will reach and make a difference. So once again, I'm reaching out to my white friends, and I'm asking you, please, use those talents also for anti-racism. Incorporate it if you can. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it so that we can continue to reach white America and educate them. And, you know, it's also, I got to be honest, for me and for everybody that I know, every single white anti-racist that does this work like me, every single one of them had something that happened where they got to know black people and they heard black voices. That's the difference. You have to listen to black folks. You have to. You will never understand their humanity and their reality until you do. That's the biggest part of the deprogramming. If I hadn't met my good friend Roy when I was 19 years old, I would still be that same damn ignorant white boy running from hiding from race. So get exposed to black voices, get exposed to black people. If all you got around you is white people, you're doing something wrong. Have a diversity of people around you. Learn about, make some black friends, whatever you have to do. But I mean good black friends, and listen to them. And they're not required to teach you. And be warned, don't become a white savior like some of us white people do. We fuck up shit. But do your homework, do the work, and come join me. I need some help. There's not enough of us out there doing it. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for your time. I'm here to tell y'all something. I just got called racist in a store, and all I did was forget to hold the goddamn door open for a black lady. I ain't no fucking racist, all right? She said I let 3 white people in and I didn't see her. And I said, no, I didn't see you. It was an accident. She said exactly my point. And I said, what do you mean? She was gone. She just walked off. It ain't right. White people are being discriminated against. It's the black people that are racist today. It ain't the white people no more that's a racist. It's the black people. They hate us. And I don't understand why they hate us. Why do black people hate white people so much? Please give Ronnie the Clantes a chance to help the white man. For my white brothers and sisters, a couple of questions here. How does it make you feel emotionally when somebody stereotypes you as racist or calls you a racist, calls you a white supremacist, assumes something about you from somebody that knows nothing about you? They assume you're racist. When you know you're not. You're not racist at all. You don't feel racist. You're not acting racist. You're not coming from a place of racism. How does it make you feel when you get stereotyped and called racist or treated as if you are being racist? How does it make you feel? Number 2, how does it make you feel when you see black people being called the N-word online or in real life? When you see brown folks being discriminated against, or black folks or anybody else that's not white enduring racism from white people, how does that make you feel? Number 3, which one really bothers you? Because I see a whole lot of white folks only get upset when they see other white folks or themselves being called racist. That is when the rage comes. I haven't seen a lot of rage from white folks when they see their brown and black brothers and sisters being stereotyped. I haven't seen that rage. I haven't found that rage. But there's a whole shitload of rage when white folks are stereotyped as racist. So what do you care about? White folks being called racist? Or other people enduring racism other than white folks? And I bring all this up because there's so much apathy in the white community toward anybody that's not white. Because we've all been conditioned to think that way and to feel that way. So I challenge you as white people. We don't have to endure black or brown supremacy. What are you worried about? Wokeness? Or are you worried about genuine supremacy that is systemic and cultural in America? What are you really, really worried about? Because black or brown supremacy is not oppressing anybody. May make you uncomfortable, but nobody has been oppressed by it. It's gaslighting and projecting. That's what we white people do best. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. That's all it's about. When you're worried so much about your feelings of being called a racist, number 1, that stereotype is true because of our track record. Most white people are racist in that we support racism in one way or another. We're not projecting it, we're denying it. We're not denying it, we're deflecting. We're not doing all that shit, ignoring it, then we're perpetrating it. That's a fucking truth. Most white people are racist because we support racism, our racism. We support anti-blackness. We support a racial hierarchy with white on top. That's what this nation was built upon. We are a country of colonizers. So I'm telling you again, white America, listen up. You are the problem. Black people have to endure anti-blackness every single day in this country. That's a culture that we created and that we continue to uphold. Nobody has a force of anti-whiteness that is oppressing us. No, there is no anti-whiteness systemic problem institutionally, economically, socially, even psychologically. That's why it's called white privilege, because we don't have to endure that bullshit that everybody outside of white does have to endure. And if you're white and you don't give a fuck, then you are the problem. And not until we give a fuck collectively will the problem be fixed. Until then, we'll just be a bunch of lowlives, morally, spiritually, living off of the backs of everybody that's not white, denigrating our brothers and sisters so that we can steal resources from them, but not being fair, but not being just, but not giving people simple equality. And look at the measures that we go to criminalize blackness. Look at the measures we go. That anti-black hate, it's being legislated. White America should be ashamed of themselves for what we have done to our brothers and sisters and what we continue to do. So get woke. Wake the fuck up. Stop anti-blackness. Stop our culture and system of white supremacy. Do something. Say something. Take action. Tell your friends. Share this video with your white friends. One more thing. Most black people don't hate us. They're frustrated. They're tired of our bullshit, but they don't fucking hate us. And they certainly don't feel superior to us. Not the majority of them, because guess what? They weren't taught that bullshit about supremacy. White people were. All they want is fairness, equality, just to be treated like a fucking human being.
Yeah, first of all, I am going to start by saying a very big shout out to Dixon. Dixon has really been a great voice. You know, he's been doing this job and he is doing it mightily and greatly. I really do appreciate him a whole lot. And I love how he actually started his talking by satire. The second clip, like he started with satire, and that was absolutely amazing. Like I keep saying, black people don't wake up to, like, you know, want to do this or want to talk about white people and the rest of it. They only want fairness. Black people did not create white supremacists. You all created all of that. And we still do not care. We don't even care, like, you know, whatever you guys are doing or whatever that is going on around you and the rest of it. The only thing black people care about is fairness. Treat us with fairness, equality, and the rest of it. Dismantle the system you all mounted and the rest of it. Let's live and the rest of it, you know. And absolutely, that is what black people hate nobody. They don't even care. They don't, like, you know, that is the least thing they think about and all that. If you think black people sit down every day and want to think about, like, you know, you all know black people don't do that. The only thing we want is just the better life. I mean, the opportunity that is given to you all should also be given to black people. I mean, equality, nothing much more than that. And yeah, absolutely, he spoke so greatly, and you all heard it. He's been reaching out to his white friends to create more awareness on anti-black and all that. And all of them are running away because they are this embodiment of that racism. How do you want them? Like, you heard what he said. How do you want a white, like a racist to come out and tell you that you shouldn't be racist to a black person? No. So you say that why they run away from talking about racism, and when you talk, when you are a white person and you talk about it, most of them will run away from you. And then he went for that to say, make friends, make black friends. Trust me, you are gonna learn a lot when you make black friends. A whole lot, a bunch. And yeah, so absolutely, this is a very great one. I appreciate Dixon. I mean, all time, all day. Thank you so much for all the support and love, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.